Off by a split second. But don't worry, guys. Welcome, everybody, to the One Shot Killers podcast. I'm your host, the hardcore icon, Brace Cotton, with your co-host, the king of bitch style, bog style, JoJo Valvano. Sir, how you doing?
I'm doing good, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Just got done watching a great episode of SmackDown, bro, where our tribal chief, Roman Reigns, has finally came back, damn it.
And the place was going crazy for him. I'll be honest. They were... But he, like I said, he beat up everybody but Solo and stared him down. I'm guessing we're going to get a one-on-one with them at Bash at Berlin, which that's going to be good. But he murdered those two boys with steps.
There's only one tribal chief, all right? That's the original tribal chief. He came out there. He whooped ass. He murdered them with the steps. He murdered them with the Superman punches. Hit that motherfucker Tamatonga with a spear and looked dead in the eyes of Solo Sikoa.
And yes, sir, I'm guessing they're gonna face at the pay-per-view. But what about the other member, Jacob? He wasn't there tonight, which that scares me, bro. He might be hurt more.
No, bro, and that's because Jacob Fatu is not actually injured, bro. He was supposed to sell the injury he did. He is perfectly okay. The reason the injury spot happened at SummerSlam was to prevent Jacob Fatu and Roman Reigns from having a face-to-face, because WWE knows what me and you know. Jacob Fatu is a bigger star than Solo Sikoa. However, they don't want Jacob Fatu fucking that up. So you get him out the way, and then you have Solo versus Roman. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I want to see Roman and Jacob, though. That is going to be a powerhouse match, bro. Whenever that happens, I'm all for it.
Absolutely, bro. As you can see, we love it when the truth reigns. Yeah.
But Cody Rhodes, the WWE Undisputed Champion, was here tonight, bro, to start the show.
This was fucking awful. All right,
get out of here.
Where anybody says, if you were Triple H said this best, if you are not in this industry to be the world champion, get the fuck out.
Bro,
all right?
He did it for a reason. He even knows he doesn't deserve it right now. He hasn't done it.
Yeah, you know what? That's fucking dumb as hell. All right, Joe. If I'm giving you a title a title shot at the most prestigious championship in the industry, and your dumbass goes, no, I don't want a title shot, Mr. Champion. I don't deserve one because I'm
being honest,
like a loser.
He has been losing, bro.
I'm an honest loser.
He's been losing. He's even admitted it. If he was winning matches, it would make more sense. But I'm fine with the match. But I do believe Kevin's going to turn. One of these weeks, he's going to beat him up.
Guys, to each of you out there, I want you to think about this. You're a professional wrestler. You're in this industry to be the champion, to main event pay-per-views, to make money, to get bitches, and win championships. All right? That is the name of the game, buddy. Money, bitches, championships. All right? It's very simple, very concrete. All right? And you know what? How about, all right, world champion says, hey, man, you know what? I'm very proud of the shit you've been doing. You've always had my back. Here's a title shot. You earned it. And then you go, no, I don't want one. Give it to somebody else.
He's being honest about it, though.
He's being a bitch.
Dude.
All right.
The match is official, though. It's going to happen. But
yeah, let's talk about why it's official. You know why it's official? Because Kevin Owens is a dumbass. They on purposely riled him up. Because, you know what? Tony Schiavone or whatever the fuck the guy's name is. Nick Aldis. All right. Nick Aldis, all right, gives Kevin Owens the title shot, and then he's like, no, I told Cody I don't want it. I don't want title shot. And then he goes, all right, fine, fuck you. I'll give it to Roman. And
he said he was going to give it to Roman before, and Kevin's flipping out like, no, I don't deserve it, but Roman doesn't deserve it either. Like he's been not
Yeah,
here.
and
He
then
lost.
he's like, you know what? Actually, I do deserve it because if it wasn't for Roman and his group, how many times would I be the world champion? How many times like Cody would have been the world champion? Drew would have been the world champion. Edge, Bryan would have been
Kevin's
the
been
world
helping
champion.
him out, man. Kevin's been helping out Cody a lot.
And how many? And then that's when Kevin Owens finally gets it. It's not that you fucking suck, all right. It's that you keep getting fucked like Drew, all right.
Mark my
And
words, Kevin's gonna turn on him.
now, if Kevin Owens ever comes on TV going again, I fucking suck. I don't deserve a championship. I hope they fire his ass.
Oh, you
All right?
suck, Brandon. Don't say that.
No, bro, that was the dumbest fucking thing they could have ever done. I promise you, bro. If I was a wrestler, you would never ever hear me
If
say,
you think that's the
"Oh
dumbest
yeah,
thing
I don't
you've ever
deserve the
seen,
title."
you're crazy. I've seen some dumb shit, and if you say that's the dumbest thing, I don't know what you've seen.
Joe, I have seen moist TV.
Oh
All right, and at least Johnny Drip Drip never said, "You know what? I don't deserve to be champion." He probably doesn't, but that's besides the point.
Now we'll get into our matches though. Austin, your favorite, Austin Theory.
Hey, tell him.
Grayson Waller took on the Street Profits in a qualifying match where the winner.
Now this was actually really fucking good. And the Street Profits, bro, I will say this. They've went down to doo-doo machine in the last, 2 or 3 years. All right, I mean, they took a hard fall from grace, especially Montez Ford. But, however, tonight they look really, really fucking good. And for the first time in a long time, they were actually believable. I could see them winning.
They qualified to face the winners of DIY and the Pretty Deadly team, which DIY lost their titles. Why are they in a qualifying match when they should be challenging or going for a rematch? Like if Roman could get a rematch, and then who else has got it?
Bro, it's like what Kevin Owens said in his promo. I know for the last couple years we haven't utilized a rematch clause. What is a rematch clause? A rematch clause is like this. Joe, if I'm the champion, you beat me for this championship 1, 2, 3, or you make me tap out. I as the champion and now former champion am guaranteed a rematch. All right. Well, here's the deal. Kofi Kingston never did it with Brock Lesnar. Big E never did it with Brock Lesnar. Roman Reigns never did it with Cody. LA Knight and Logan Paul haven't done it.
Yet. Roman hasn't done it yet.
But bro, here's my point though. The rematch clause has been forgotten about.
Sometimes, but why would you have them? Or they just lost the titles. I just don't get it. Like they should have just got a rematch and then have a few teams face, and then the winners get the winners of that. But instead, we just DIY obviously is going to win, unless if somehow the Street Profits win, which I'm fans of that. I'm all about the Street Profits, bro.
I think that could be really good. But, bro, once again, it's why are we not utilizing what we have? You can use those rules to a superstar's advantage, and they just don't fucking do it. Like, for example, do you know where the rematch clause makes perfect fucking sense? The U.S. title. Logan Paul's a heel, a cocky heel at that. He comes off as a prick. All right, you think he would use that rematch clause to his advantage. That makes sense. But
I like that they found another new person, even though Santos, we all know LA Knight is not losing the title anytime soon. So whoever he faces, he's going to beat. But Santos and LA Knight is a good feud.
It's not. It's an okay feud. Santos is not a star. And here's the deal: you just had LA Knight and Logan Paul. So going from LA Knight and Logan Paul, JoJo, to Santos and LA kind of feels underwhelming. I'm going to be quite honest. I know they will put on one hell of a match. You know that, but the story just doesn't feel like it's there.
Yeah, well, Andrade wasn't going to win. He's the speed champion.
And how about this? There's a speed women's championship now coming, Joe.
Why?
And so, if you like doing those lines, guess what? There's going to be women now fighting for the speed.
Why? What does this do of 3-minute matches? This is so stupid.
It puts them on TV.
Well, that's not TV I want to care about. I'm sorry. If you want to see that, you can go ahead. I'm good.
But Joe,
That's bullshit.
they had these at ringside. I have
God.
one right here.
This isn't do your little Prime thing. This is our show. This is not Takeover with Prime.
Oh, Joe,
Takeover with Sweet Tea.
Joe, Prime is fucking awesome. All right, and I have a bunch of these. All right, and I'll tell you what.
You need help. That's what.
Joe, you know, if coming from a guy who sits in his room and gets high all day, I don't want to hear it. All right, and I'm telling you right now, Logan Paul was on the shit, bro, when he made.
I don't sit in my room all day, so you're wrong, asshole.
Okay, you sit in your room half the day, asshole. And and God bless you both. God bless you, brother. Drink your Prime. And Friday Night SmackDown is an A. No, it was a B because it was missing its A+ player.
I'm taking a dab.
See what I did? See what I did there? Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe.
I'm taking a dab.
What, are you too sober for this?
Yep.
Oh, you know I'm just fucking with you. But no, Prime is really good, and I wish we were sponsored by Prime. Logan Paul, if you see this, buddy, I have invested hundreds of dollars into your company, if not a couple thousand now. And I'm telling you, all right, you boys, all right, one-shot killers, drink this shit on the regular. Not JoJo, because he's gay. But I do. And you know what? He's going to get a dab ready. I'll get a dab ready. I got to show him whose game it is. Whatever. We're about to say it. L.A. Night. Yeah. And you guys, our tribal chief is back tonight. All right? The greatest champion in the past 30 years. All right? The greatest wrestler in all of time and space. Roman Reigns. All right? And tonight he took out the Timu bloodline. Tonight he took out Tonga Loa Tama Tonga, but he did not get his hands on Solo Sikoa. And I know, Joe, you're a huge, huge fan of the Timu bloodline and what's going on there. And Joe, I want to know, did the return of your tribal chief get you as excited as it did me?
No.
What?
No, I didn't get excited about it at all. He just beat up all the bloodline members besides Solo. I knew this was going to happen.
But Joe, that's what you wanted.
No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the Usos and Paul to be with him, if anything, not him just beat up everybody on his own.
Well, that's going to happen, but you got to remember, look, the bloodline, when it comes to Jimmy and Jay, it ended really nasty, right? So you're going to have to repair all those relationships.
Yeah, but you don't just have Roman show up and clean house with everybody.
I suppose you're right, and I can see where you're coming from, brother. But I will be honest, a booking decision that I was kind of looking forward to that didn't happen. Going back to that Cody and Kevin Owens promo where he said he didn't deserve the title. You know how he had the chair in his hand and he kept looking at Cody?
I kept wondering if he was going to whack him in the face. I was like, hit him, KO, hit him.
Same. And, bro, I was waiting on the shit, and it didn't happen.
It's coming. He's teasing it. Man, nobody likes Cody. You got Randy teasing it. You got KO teasing it. The Bloodline. Roman doesn't like him at times. It's like Cody's out with nobody.
Well, bro, it's just like when he was in AEW. No one really wanted him there, bro.
Yeah, but he's.
And did you see that? Did you see what came out today because of Conan?
Wait, what?
Conan was saying, bro, that the reason that one of the reasons Cody left was because Britt Baker was causing problems with Brandy Rhodes while she was there, and fucking Tony Khan would always take the side of Britt Baker, and that shit rubbed him the wrong way.
Wait, he has this video?
No, Conan, bro, had said it today in an interview.
Oh, well, I need to see that because I didn't see that.
Wait, hold up. I'll go to it real quick. Burn down.
LA Knight had a huge freaking reaction with that crowd.
Oh, bro, that place was excited to see the megastar. But did you see how they fucking changed the theme song?
A little bit, but it's still good. I'm glad he's United States champion. I wish he would change the title.
I agree.
Put it back to its original when it was. I don't like this new U.S. title. I want to go back to like my old school 2006 title.
Wait, was it the? I think it was this one, the Pro Wrestling World. But come on, which one of you fuckers posted this shit? We follow so much wrestling news shit. It's not funny.
Yeah, no, there's so much news.
And that and so many fucking accounts. Like I'm only
Bobby
looking.
Lashley actually was on one of the podcasts I watched, and he was basically saying that he thinks Vince McMahon booked him better than Trips, and I believe it.
Wait, what the fuck? That actually happened?
Yeah, he said it.
Damn.
Think about it. I'm not gonna lie. Like in his era, Vince, at least Bobby was WWE champion. What has he done in Triple H's time so far? Nothing. He's not even on the television. He was doing
That's
good
true.
with the Street Profits, but then nothing. And now he's gone.
I mean,
tomorrow,
he didn't look good at all with the Street Profits. They ruined that, bro.
It was good for a bit, but they fucked it up. I'll be honest. They fucked it up when they went against Cross. After that, bro, they went nowhere. Literally nowhere.
Hold on. Cody Rhodes, Brandy Rhodes, Britt Baker. It should pop up. Okay, right here. It was just yesterday this was posted. Conan on Britt Baker and Cody Rhodes. One of the reasons that Cody Rhodes left amongst many was there were problems between Brandy and Britt. Tony always takes her side, and then Conan proceeded to say that you'll find out one day about what happened.
Damn. See, like, too much drama, bro.
Listen.
What do you think about this story? The story that broke after we finished recording last week about the locker the locker room drama at AEW, where Britt Baker was complaining about MJF. This story is so hysterical. Who would be the last person you would think that should be complaining about somebody else getting too much TV time?
No. Jericho? No.
That's true. Like, but on the girls' side.
Yeah, her.
Bro, she cut it. She literally cut like all the promos for like a calendar year for that whole company.
Right, but
she
like, that whole angle with the dentist and her assistant. Yeah.
And she had like she literally probably had 50% of the content from the girls for like a calendar year. Then she went. Then Toni Storm was the new toy. So I guess Britt was hurt, went home, and now she's back, and she's MJF gets an hour match. And bro, here's the thing about that too. MJF and Ospreay didn't wake up out of bed one day and say, "Hey, you know what we need to do? We need to wrestle an hour." And got back to MJF.
Hold on, I'm gonna skip it a bit.
He actually had some stored.
Like she's been like shop. But who is on the?
Everything QT said, that was the one thing where I rolled my eyes, right?
Right.
I'm not here to ambush the guy and make him feel uncomfortable. He was nice enough to come on.
But he said it. I'm like, quite based on this.
Right,
I would, if this had happened afterwards, I would have said. I wonder if he would have said that.
I think it's probably better than before, but it's still bad because you have a lot of bro. I've told you, I don't want to throw nobody into the bus because they're my friend, but I have veterans that never ever go on Twitter and talk like that. Tell me Two
Okay.
veterans.
I'm gonna go
veterans
one
tell me. Yeah.
I'm going to go one step further here. You go, love this. And nobody's talking about this. All right? Dude, what if this is a work?
I don't know. It's in that 13-minute fucking video. I'm not gonna play the whole fucking.
Yeah, I
thing.
believe you. I don't care for this drama anymore, man. I'm over it.
Bro, my bad to waste as much time as I did on All Elite drama, but fucking once again, one of the reasons Cody is gone is because of Britt and Brandy and Britt Baker causing the issue, and Tony Khan siding with her over Cody and Brandy.
If that shit's true, I'm just so over drama, man. Like, it's just, I just want to enjoy the product and not have to talk about the damn backstage horrible shit. And that's what I feel like we have to do a lot of times, and it's annoying. It honestly
What-
is.
Joe, and that's where AEW has shot themselves in the foot. Fucking, I think honestly, the biggest problem with the company's downfall is Tony Khan and its immature wrestlers, and they don't have a structure. Like, look, whether you like Triple H or Vince McMahon, if you did the shit that they're doing in WWE, your ass would be fired.
Not even suspended, fired.
And that's where, to me, it's fucking sad that, this shit's happening. And it seems like, bro, when it came to Sammy Guevara causing multiple fights, Britt Baker causing multiple fights, the EVPs, there's not too many names in AEW that keep repeatedly popping up.
Yeah. But I want to get off AEW because I want to talk about Jade versus Albert Fire because this match was such a waste on SmackDown.
I didn't know what that did for either of them.
Jade basically beat the tag champion again. How am I supposed to care about this?
She beat her in less than like 5 fucking minutes.
How am I supposed to care about the titles when they're not even like 10 minutes or even?
Like, I get that Jade Cargill's supposed to be a dominant powerhouse and all. I understand that. But when you're going against someone who is holding a championship, you don't make them look like a fucking jobber.
And then you
know what I
beat
mean?
them up after, and then Naomi saves the day, which is cool and all. But it's like, I don't care about this, bro.
Like, do you think that made the women's tag division more interesting?
No, not at all. I don't care at all. This match was 4 minutes. There wasn't a commercial break. There wasn't anything. She kicks her, wins with the Beth Phoenix Graham Slam type move, whatever she does. She hits her with that 1, 2, 3, and then it's over. Like, I don't care. The champion again loses, and again I don't care about those titles at all.
And bro, and it's just one of those fucking things to where I think that the women's tag division is going downhill, and it's going downhill rapidly, right? And it's because they're not booked correctly. They're not booked to matter. They don't feel like they matter, at least in my honest opinion.
No, they don't. Truthfully, they don't.
And fucking Triple H, you book singles matches good, but when it comes to tag team wrestling in both the men's and women's divisions, it kind of feels like he shits the bed.
That's why I'm afraid of the Lucha Brothers going to WWE, bro. They're going to be good for a little bit, and then they're going to go right down the shitter. Just like DIY. Look at them. They won the titles, and they lose them in 3 weeks.
And, bro,
I'm just afraid of that. I'm really afraid. And Motor City, too.
And that's what, I don't want. And the fucking is like you bring over the Motor City Machine Guns. You bring over the Lucha Brothers, and then you still keep doing this dumb shit.
And we're supposed to be excited for a new tag team to come, and it's like I want to be because I love the Lucha Brothers, and AEW's done nothing with them. But it's like, what's the WWE gonna do with them? Nothing.
Not a damn thing, bro.
They'll be with the LWO, and no, that doesn't need to happen.
It should. I mean, just think about this: Rey Mysterio and the Lucha Brothers. Fuck, that would be better than some of the trios matches we get. And sorry, bro, I meant to say Street Profits versus Austin Theory and Grayson Waller tag team was good. Oh, it absolutely was.
Killed it.
And
Love that match.
I think that the Profits, you get them back on a winning streak, and the Profits versus the Bloodline would be pretty good. And I didn't care for DIY versus Pretty Deadly.
Me either. DIY wins, obviously. They face Profits next week. That's going to be a great
Joe,
match.
imagine if Pretty Deadly had won.
I'm glad they didn't. But I'm glad that Profits versus DIY. Who wins that? The fans.
Profits versus DIY. Obviously the fans, but I kind of want DIY, even though I also want the Profits.
Yeah, should be a great match. But honestly, the Bloodline's not losing those titles anytime soon. And DIY just lost them, and they're not going to win to lose. Like, it makes no sense.
But man,
Like,
and I didn't care for Tiffany and Chelsea Green's promo tonight, except when Tiffany Stratton said, "Shouldn't you be falling off ladders?"
I love that segment, and Chelsea's like, "Shouldn't you be? You're gonna cash in. That's you're plotting it. You're gonna cash it on Nia." And I'm like, yes.
And bro, she wouldn't do that. Her and
Yeah,
Nia are best friends.
Is it Nia? Wasn't her celebration supposed to be tonight? But they said next week in Orlando. I'm glad I'm not gonna be there.
And Joe, that's because you know why? The Orlando crowd is gonna give Nia Jax a standing ovation.
Anybody from Orlando, a real fan, listen. Don't acknowledge her. I won't be there, but don't acknowledge her. It's Tiffy time all the time.
And yo, what up, brother? How you doing?
What up, man?
And hey, how are you doing today? I'm doing good. How are you doing, brother?
Doing good as well. LA
And
Knight.
LA Knight is LA US champion. Yeah.
Loved his segment, bro. Loved his segment.
But what did you think about Andrade versus Santos?
Great match. I just hated the damn Baron Corbin and Apollo showing up, but the match was solid when they were by themselves. Andrade loses because of Carmelo Hayes, so they're gonna.
I would have, bro. I hated the interference because they were having a damn good match.
Title. It's for the Speed Championship, man.
Fuck the Speed Championship,
I
bro.
hate that title so much. Why do they have it?
I don't know. And Joe, I guess that one's for you. Weird. Yeah.
No, but what would you rate tonight's show, honestly, from all the things that happened with Roman, LA Knight, Cody, and KO? Like,
honestly, like I love the return of Roman Reigns. I like that Kevin Owens is getting the title shot.
Exactly.
But honestly, that look, I'm gonna be honest. That whole "I don't deserve it," bro, that would have never happened. If I was booking the show, Kevin Owens would have took the chair to the back of Cody's face, and he would have then held the title over him and saying now, and you have him standing over him saying this: "You wanted to get the little nod and approval from Roman. If it wasn't for Roman, I would be holding this championship."
I agree, man. Also, I would have had the show end with KO, with Cody coming to save Roman from the beatdown, and Kevin attacks him with the chair, ending the show doing what you said.
And bro, and that's all it takes is, just a little bit of time to care about your booking. You know what I mean? Like, fuck. Like, Joe, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think Pretty Deadly is doing anything important. I kind of hate that they interrupt every backstage promo.
Yeah, it's. I love Chelsea being back there, but I don't care for Pretty Deadly. But I did like that they're building towards Bash at Berlin already. We already got the main event of Cody, or I don't know if it's the main event, but it's the main event for SmackDown. Cody and Kevin for the undisputed WWE title. Roman and Solo are probably heading that way. And then I'm sure the winners of DIY and Street Profits face the Bloodline too. And then you got the main event of Raws with Gunther and Randy. So I'm liking the build, bro.
Bro, me too. And I think that if we get LA Knight versus Santos, all you got to do to really make that matter is have Santos win for a couple weeks straight. You know what I mean? Let him feel more legitimate going into this match. Make the feud a little more intense. Maybe you have him beat up LA Knight backstage, something like that. But the biggest problem is right now, the story, even though the match is going to be good, the story doesn't feel like it's there.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest. I thought tonight's SmackDown was so much better than the last couple weeks, bro. Like this was such a good show. A lot of good stuff.
I agree 100%, and I think that
It's because of Roman being back, but no AJ tonight. I'm kind of sad about that.
Now, bro, and this is where once again we go for guys who are going to be booked on the show. Guys, instead
but I was listening to the reports in my head. AJ was going to be heading tonight's show, and I believed him, and I got fooled.
And look, now you're wearing your AJ Styles shirt.
I seriously thought AJ was coming back tonight. Like,
but bro, guess what? I can tell you who did come back tonight.
Yeah. Roman took out everybody. He looked like a badass. The crowd was behind him.
We got the Superman punches back.
Let's see how long that chanting for Roman lasts. Let's see. The fickle fans.
It'll last forever.
We'll see.
But Joe,
I
know there's, and I know this though. The Roman Reigns, I kind of wish he would have had a feud going in. Like, I wish that bloodline would have had a feud going up against the Hurt Business.
Yeah, honestly.
Like, the fact that, because of you, I've been reading back into more of what was supposed to happen for the Hurt Business. We could have had it, bro. Hurt Business versus Bloodline. We could have had it.
And like I said, bro, I'm not a fan of Vince, but at least Vince believed in Bobby Lashley, because clearly Triple H does not. If he did, Bobby would be on the show. He's not hurt or anything. It's another Ricky. It's like,
so, what do you think? If you're Triple H, let me ask you this: why would you not put Bobby Lashley on TV?
There's no reasons, bro. I don't have anything to give you. Bobby is everything that is material for a wrestling company. Like, he's like, a beast.
Do you think it's a stupid move to let him go?
Yeah, honestly, wherever he goes next, he's gonna succeed with MVP and Shelton and Kenny King, I think.
Hypothetical. You know how Scott D'Amore's starting a new promotion, right?
Yes, I would love.
What if
probably won't, but if it did, holy shit, he's going to probably TNA or Japan. I think has interest in him too. That'd be interesting.
No, you gotta read that report back again. It's not New Japan Wrestling. It's Japan Fighting. All right? Because you got to remember that Bobby Lashley is an MMA fighter as well.
Okay, I got you
now. And so there are people who want him to fight, and there are people who want him to wrestle right now.
But if he went to Japan too, anyways, like Japan New Japan, that'd be something.
Oh, absolutely. But I can see him honestly in TNA or AEW.
Yeah, TNA for sure, man. But honestly, like, I still can't believe Triple H is actually going to let this man go. But it is what it is. Bobby's going to succeed anywhere he goes. He's a monster. But, yeah. Tonight's show was good. I'm not going to lie.
I agree.
The LA Knight and the Cody stuff. And I also love Tiffy and Chelsea have a segment. That shit was gold.
Joe, I can't see.
Here we go again.
Bro, I legitimately. Oh.
Open your eyes, silly.
My eyes are. My vision's blurry.
Damn, man.
Yeah, I seen the comment. Are you gonna smoke?
The
answer is yes. I was talking to my buddy. All right, look, I know you're new. I know you're new to the podcast. Apparently, you're a big fan of JoJo. All right, but let me tell you something, sister. All right, when we're talking about wrestling, you wait. Yeah, we're gonna smoke on here. We're gonna get a little high. We're gonna joke around a little bit. We're gonna fuck off a little bit. All right, but we do it at our time, our pace. Okay. Yeah. This is the One Shot Killer podcast, not the Alexis Texas podcast.
You killed me, Brandon.
No. No. Oh my God. And you know what? So next time, patience. But there you go. Merry Christmas. Happy Hallelujah. How you doing? All right. Now, I want to talk about what really matters. All right. I want to talk about what really fucking matters, Joe. Bash at Berlin. All right. When my tribal chief. All right.
Sokola.
Fuck that guy. All right, I'm talking about not the Timu tribal chief. I'm talking about the greatest wrestler in all of time and space. The
CM Punk's
longest.
not there, is he?
Who?
CM
Who'd you say?
Punk.
Oh no, not that coward. I'm talking about the guy with the longest reigning WWE Championship reign in the modern era. All right, the fourth longest reigning WWE champion of all time. All right, no, the greatest wrestler in all of time and space.
John Cena.
The greatest sports entertainer to ever grace a ring, Roman Reigns.
Acknowledge your tribal Heyman. He's the one that had those titles around his waist.
Bro, you know your tribal chief is better than all your favorites.
No. But Roman looked great tonight. He looked awesome. The crowd was behind him for tonight. We'll see how long it lasts. Hopefully it lasts long.
Oh, and Joe, how about this, buddy? How about this? Roman, you talk about Heyman. Roman Reigns made Paul Heyman a star again.
Oh, you're crazy.
All right.
You're crazy. Roman
Reigns.
Bro, Heyman is the only reason Roman has fans chanting for him now.
Bro,
Because
Roman
he
Reigns
sat next to him 4 years ago.
Roman Reigns took Sami Zayn from the mid card and put him in the main event.
This guy. Paul Heyman's a legend. Roman's in the main.
Do you remember the Usos versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens?
Yes, I remember that.
Thank Roman.
Went nowhere after that, but I remember it.
It doesn't matter where it went after. The fact that moment even happened, main event of WrestleMania, is because of Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
All right, and so you know what Sammy should be doing for the rest of his career? Thanking the tribal chief.
He's gonna be helping him soon. Just get ready. Get ready when Usos, Sammy, and Roman are all together again.
And bro, and Sammy was ungrateful. You know, Roman Reigns took him in his family, a loving, caring tribal chief. All right. Adopted this stepchild, made him the honorary Us. And then what did he do? He took a chair, all right, a steel chair, Joe, to the back of Roman Reigns the same way that piece of shit Seth Rollins did.
Thank you, Seth.
Now, speaking of Seth Rollins, you know how he got 6 tsunamis on Monday Night Raw? The reason they did that is because Seth Rollins came back from injury early. He is still dealing with injury. So this wasn't what. This wasn't what. So hear this. All right, Seth versus Bronson isn't happening yet because this was to write Seth Rollins off TV.
Well, they better book Bronson right then because he just looked dominant. You can't just book him like that and then he does shit. Like he has to be dominant every week now until Seth comes back for Bad Blood.
I would have him win the world championship even from Gunther, baby.
I wouldn't go that far.
And the reason you do this, you have him retire Seth Rollins and kayfabe, right? You have him promoting it. Every week he tells you, I'm the guy that retired Monday Night Rollins or some shit like that, right? And fucking he ends up winning the world title. You have Seth Rollins come back probably like 6 months later. So he's had a good reign by this point. And you have Seth Rollins come back and win the title from Bronson. And then I really want to get Seth and Punk. That match needs to happen.
Yep. But
and
man,
so
I agree with the CM Punk and Seth. That has to happen at WrestleMania. Like,
bro,
sure.
like if it would have happened at 40, do you think that would have been a good match?
Yeah, it would have. But I want to get your thoughts about this. Braun Breaker challenged John Cena to come at him for the IC title.
Yep, it's the only title he's never held.
How do you feel about that? Do you think John Cena should go after the IC title or the 17 times World Championship?
Here's the deal. I personally think Ric Flair's record should never be beat. I don't think Undertaker's streak should ever been broke.
I agree.
So, just like the streak, will Flair's record probably be broke? Yeah.
I feel like Randy should do it, if anyone.
Well, yeah, that's because Randy was the most dedicated guy, but Randy still got like 2 or 3 titles to win before he even hit 16.
Exactly.
But fucking when it comes to John, though, and what he should do, go after the Intercontinental title. The only reason that he's not a Grand Slam champion
because of that title.
Exactly. He's done everything else. Royal Rumble, Money in the Bank, WrestleMania main event, WWE title, World title, Tag title, US title. He's done it all.
Breaking a record's great and all, don't get me wrong, but getting that final title win, that title you haven't won yet, that's a bigger moment. Do it at WrestleMania 42 or 41.
Because if you think about it, he could come out here and say, I have nothing left to do. That's not true, though.
He's got one more title. Like, literally, that's the one thing he has not done. Everything else he has done. Main evented WrestleMania, won Rumbles, Elimination Chambers, won the WWE title, tag team title, the US title, any title you could think of. But
here's how I would do it, JoJo, if I'm fantasy booking. So, John Cena said his retirement tour is going to go from January to December of 2025. All right, so full calendar year almost. You have Braun Breaker be the champion until January. Even if it's at the Royal Rumble, you have Cena beat him for the IC title. Now, here's the deal. Cena will carry out the title for, I'm going to say, 5 to 6 months of this last year. And the reason why is because it's only been for the last, I would say, year or two. They're starting to bring back prestige to the Intercontinental title.
Yeah.
And I want that to keep continuing. And fuck it. Now, the guy to beat him should be, at that point probably would be Carmelo Hayes. He's really good, and if you're going to make a heel out of him, he comes off as a cocky prick anyway. You haven't beat John Cena, he's got something to talk about.
Normally I want Braun Breaker to win this, to be honest. But honestly, bro, I want to see John Cena get his moment, that final title. But
when he goes, but do you see where my idea is going? When he goes to lose the title, he needs to elevate a young talent.
I would have it 1 month after. 1 month after he beats Braun Breaker, let him lose it. He doesn't need it that long. He just needs to win it.
Well, I don't want the title to feel unprestigious.
Well, it doesn't, though. It's not really a flip-flop title at all. It's always, like, this could be the one time to get John his moment, and then a new star beats him.
But you got to remember, Joe, you have 11 months with John Cena. So you don't have to rush it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I just don't think he needs to be, unless he turns heel, which I know he probably won't. I don't want to see him hold that title forever, the whole year. Maybe 3-4 months tops. Maybe at SummerSlam, Carmelo beats him.
Which even then that'd be fine. But yeah, you give it to that young talent though, and you make Carmelo Hayes really think he's him because he just beat the GOAT, and fucking you have him parade that around. And fucking, you could honestly build him into a more upper mid card talent, and so you're building him up from that, which they should have done with Solo, but oh well.
The booking just has to be good, bro. Because if you beat John Cena, that doesn't mean shit. Look at Solo.
Yeah, look at Solo.
Like, you beat Cena and nothing happened. You have to have good booking after beating Cena, because it does nothing if you just beat him.
And this is where
Trips has to get good with this, because sometimes he's great, but then there's times like Speed Championship. Who the Who the hell cares?
Who would you honestly want to see? You got 11 months, Joe. 11 months. Who would you want to see Cena face?
There's so many, bro. CM Punk. I want to see CM Punk,
Orton.
Orton. I really want to see Cena Edge, but that's probably never gonna happen. But it would be cool if it did.
Man, that would be awesome if we could have that.
Cena
Man.
Carmelo, Cena Sheamus, Cena Drew, Cena Braun. Obviously, I want to see that match. Cena Santos, Cena LA Knight.
Yeah.
Cena Cody for sure. There's a lot of matches. But the main ones are Punk, Orton, Gunther, Breaker, and I want to see another Carlito John Cena match. They had such a great feud back in the day.
See, that would be awesome too. And you could have them do a little thing with Judgment Day for that. But fucking man, yeah, because bro, when Carlito first came in, his first
He beat
opponent
Cena.
was Cena.
Yeah, in his first match on SmackDown, I believe, and beat him for the U.S. title. So they have a history. There's so much, bro. RVD and John Cena.
Dude, RVD said he wanted the match.
I know it needs to happen. I don't care if it's a one-off. Just it's John's final run. Let him do what he wants. I need to see Cena and Barrett.
So
They
the
had
big
a good match, even though it
big
got
question:
screwed over.
his final WrestleMania. All right, how do you
Cena
do it?
Orton. Cena Orton. I think that's for sure. That needs to be not the main event, but one of the big key market matches. Like,
Bro, that one I think would get a lot of people emotional.
and then John Cena, CM Punk at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. One more time.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Or SummerSlam as a heel Punk and a babyface Cena.
Like, I would have even took Cena Punk at WrestleMania.
Or that, bro. Those are the matches. Orton, Gunther, and Punk. Those are the main three for me. Gunther and Cena would tear it up.
True, and because Gunther's so good, I think he could honestly make Cena look a lot better than what he actually is right now.
AJ Cena KO. Bro, there's so many I can name. Like AJ and Cena, I watched over again from SummerSlam. Holy shit. They had magic that night.
Absolutely. And man, their SummerSlam, I think it was 2016.
Yeah, and then Kevin Owens was 2015 Bank, and I still can't believe he beat Cena the first time. That was a shocker for me. I was legit like, what?
And he beat him in his debut, bro.
I was cheering for him though too. I was like, come on, KO, come on, power bomb, one,
Two,
three.
three.
The crowd was even shocked. They're like, what? Great.
And
time.
then John Cena injured Sami Zayn.
Yeah, we need to see that match too. There's so much I need to see with Cena. Like, I'm telling you, I'm excited for this last run. It's gonna be emotional, but it's gonna be fun.
Man, and I think this year when it's over, he needs to go into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I agree. But
and bro, because I think Cena's one of those guys. You know, it kind of sucks that he left, but at the same time, he damn near did it all.
yeah,
You
he's
know?
done it all, bro. He deserves a time off. He deserves his, even though he took off time a lot. Let's be real, but.
Well, no, I mean, you look at like the first 10 years of his career.
Well, I'm talking about the last, not obviously he was there the whole time. I'm talking about after like 2016, after he lost to AJ, he kind of like went away at times, and then he'd come back, and then he went away, then he came back, and then he went away, then he came back. Like, I liked when he was fully here. Like that was
honestly, 2017, maybe 2018, that was the last time John Cena truly felt like John Cena.
He needs to turn heel, bro. He hasn't won a match. There's a reason to turn heel. for his last run. I know it's not going to happen because we have to appreciate.
How would you book it?
Have him lose to Randy, and then he attacks him, laying Randy down. And then boom, Cena turns heel. He's pissed off. He loses again. He loses at Mania. He loses at Elimination Chamber and Royal Rumble. And then Mania, he finally just gets fed up and he beats the shit out of Randy, turning monster heel and saying, screw the fans. He's done with this. And then we get a new babyface or heel John Cena on the night after, or the Raw after Mania.
Oh, that'd
The
be fucking
wildest crowd. He'll be John Cena, I guarantee you.
That would be fucking awesome.
Yeah, but if Cena doesn't turn heel, it is what it is. But we're gonna appreciate him one way or another. He's one of the best. Not the GOAT, but he's one of the best.
Fair. I would honestly tell you, in my opinion, Shawn Michaels is the GOAT.
Yeah.
But you know, Cena though, he's definitely up there, and he's had one hell of a career. I grew up with his career.
My whole career, or my whole life, was him basically.
And so, you know, the fact that it's over now, it's just like, damn.
Yeah, it sucks, bro.
And but you know, he's earned his Hall of Fame spot. So by WrestleMania 41, he needs to be in the Hall of Fame.
Well, 42, because 41's coming up.
Yeah, put him in the Hall of Fame this year.
No, I would put him in the Hall of Fame the year after his final WrestleMania. We don't need to put him in that same year.
Why not?
I don't think that's good. I would wait the next year. They did that with Rey Mysterio. I didn't like that either.
So you'd rather wait until his career is over?
Yeah, and then appreciate him. Because why
Fair
appreciate
point.
when he's still there?
That's the point, man. Appreciate
No,
what
but,
you
like,
have when you have it.
I know, but he's still there. Like, let's wait a year
Yeah,
later.
Joe.
You know what I mean. Ass clown. Take your hit.
You fucking kill me. You got a dab, brother?
No, it's going to be all you.
All right, mofo. Here we go. Always trying to kill.
Great
Always trying to kill me. Always trying to kill the tribal chief. Okay.
You got him back. I hope you're happy.
But just like the back of the shirt says, one versus all. And so here we go.
You better be happy you got Roman back.
Oh, I am, bro. I've been a Roman Reigns fan since day one, so this is great.
Yes, you're one of those non-fickle fans.
Bro, that's because I never turned my back on him like y'all did.
I never was a fan.
Yeah, you were when he was in the Shield.
Okay, in the Shield, not when he was by himself. I don't count
Yeah,
that.
because you
He's in a group.
turn on him like a fickle fan.
No, he was boring and he wasn't it.
What?
This-
Bro, he
I'm
was
sorry,
main
that's for you. That's all you.
eventing WrestleMania, having banger matches.
Oh, who stole his WrestleMania moment his first year? Who was that? Oh yeah,
That
the
fucking
architect,
prick.
Seth Rollins, the real
Yes.
Shield member.
What do you mean the real Shield member? He turned
The
his
real-
back on his brothers.
I know he made the Shield and he destroyed that Shield.
And if anything, I'd tell you Dean Ambrose was the Shield, but
He was the Shield too. Seth and Dean were. Roman was just the backup. I'm just being honest.
no, Roman Reigns was the powerhouse.
Yeah, he's the backup. He was the machine. He was the beast. But by himself?
Dean Ambrose was the mouthpiece, and then Seth was the wrestler of the group.
And then once Roman went by himself, nobody.
When
cared.
Roman went by himself, he went straight to the WWE title.
Another bad reason.
Like
he got
literally.
booed. Another reason he got booed.
Well, bro, I think it's kind of funny though. Even though you
I
got
bet it is.
Dean Ambrose fighting for the Shield, right? Because he was pissed off about what happened. Roman was the guy who kept the gear in the entrance.
Shit was awful, man. I'm sorry. I don't want to remember that time.
I just thought it was funny.
Horrible time. Take your hit.
Bro, it was a great time. Like, WrestleMania 32 was awesome with Triple H.
Gosh, I didn't finish that WrestleMania. After John Cena and The Rock beat the shit out of Bray Wyatt.
That was funny.
I turned it off.
Bro, so you've never watched the main event?
First ever WrestleMania, I didn't watch the ending because I was so pissed off what they did to Bray.
Bro, go watch
Wait.
the Go watch Triple H versus Roman Reigns. That match was awesome.
No, that
And
match sucked.
you didn't even watch it. You can't
I've
talk
heard
about
people talk about it. I don't.
Oh,
I believe them.
bro.
I believe them.
People are fucking fickle. I don't want to hear these little marks
No,
because
you're a mark.
you're a
For
mark.
horrible shit.
Joe, I'm a mark for good shit. You
Take
just
your hit. Take your hit.
you like guys who wrestle for $20 a night. I like guys who wrestle for millions of dollars.
Okay. Take your hit, you mark.
Joe, I don't want to hear you talk about what's good. You wanted Ricochet to be world champion at one
Yeah,
point.
exactly. He's great. Ricochet's one of a kind. They just
He
treat him
fucking
like
sucks.
shit. Okay, Roman. The only person you like so much is Roman Reigns.
Well, no, there's Chris Jericho,
guys.
AJ Styles, Cody Rhodes. See, who's still good right now? CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Finn Balor.
Dominic, he's a legend.
No, Dominic's a piece of shit.
No, he's not.
Bro, he betrayed his mommy.
He did what was right because she didn't care about him.
Bro, his mommy was heartbroken at that betrayal.
Well, I would have turned on her too.
Damn, Joe.
I would have turned on her for Liv. I'm telling you right now.
Joe, let me ask you something. Tony Storm, Liv Morgan, Mariah May.
Oh gosh, that is Mariah May. Love Tony Storm. Love You said Tony, Mariah, and someone else. I forgot who the other person, but I picked Mariah. As he's dying. Who was the other person you picked? As you're dying over there, man. This man. WrestleMania 17 is the best.
I'm still alive.
Who's the other chick you said? You said Mariah, Tony, and someone.
Oh, shit. But, bro, Mariah May, why would you choose her?
Because Mariah's great. She's timeless.
Bro, Mariah May betrayed her best friend. All right? She wouldn't have even been in the Owen tournament if it wasn't for Timeless Tony Storm.
She did what she had to do.
Bro, that's bullshit.
Oh, you picked Liv. That's what you said. Liv? Okay, I'm going with Liv.
What, out of Liv, Mariah, and Tony?
Yeah, I'm going with Liv. I think because she gives me chicken nuggets and a free PS5, some weed, I'm good.
Joe, you sound like Carlito. What matters?
What's wrong with that? Carlito's cool, man. Carlito is a legend. I'm going to say it. I don't care if I get called a mark. Carlito is a legend, in my opinion. That dude has done some of the craziest and coolest shit. He's a legend.
Dude, you're just funny as shit, bro, because Carlito's fucking awesome.
He is a legend, in your opinion, right? Like, he's done some
Oh,
crazy
absolutely,
shit.
bro. Carlito's fucking cool.
Yeah, everything he says with the Judgment Day is just on part. Like, when he was
Bro.
like, are you going to get us our PS5?
And the fact he even looked at her, and then Rhea Ripley is like,
Why is he here still?
And, bro, and it's like, all the man wanted was his PS5. That was it.
And you wonder why Dom turned on her.
And fucking, do you think Rhea would have got Dominic Chicky Nuggies
No.
with sauce?
No. What did she do for him besides licking his face? I guess that's cool.
She was on top.
I guess. It's just, I still see the live part. You gotta live it up, man.
You know what, Joe? I'm starting to understand why he chose Liv Morgan.
I'm telling you, bro, Liv is the perfect woman right there. She gave him the chiggy nuggets. That's all he wanted. He got 3 plates of that shit, too.
And did you see him going like this? She gets me.
I love it, man. I'm telling you, I love this story going on.
And Joe, but you know what pisses me off? Where there's a beautiful relationship brewing there, Matt Cardona is fucking up PCO's marriage.
Thank you, Matt Cardona. Cardona. I almost said Condone. Yeah, Matt
Bro,
Cardona.
what the fuck?
Thank you. He did what he had to do.
You turned on PCO.
Well, you know what?
You're fickle.
We got to see Matt's girl tonight. It's Chelsea time.
That's right. And bro, so I guess Chelsea's his girl, and as Matt Cardona said, Steph DeLander's his property.
That's he's Dom. He's Dirty Dom Jr. from TNA now.
Damn. Oh, that'd be a damn good match. Matt Cardona versus Dirty Dom.
Yes, Battle of the Dirty Doms.
Damn.
I love you, Matt, though. You're great. He went to her freaking hotel.
And
it was PCO.
He curb stomped his ass.
She thought it was PCO, and she was in the hospital. I was like, this is going rated R on Thursday, too.
I felt bad for you, Joe, because you can't
Bro.
watch wrestling anywhere.
Bro, wrestling's getting rated R. Like, holy shit. Every week there's something.
Joe, just wait for Netflix.
I'm telling you. Oh my. I love it, though. Some good shit.
Oh. And WrestleMania 3 is really the greatest. It's got more, wrestling got more epic in Detroit, Michigan when it crossover. It's really the best ever. And, bro, WrestleMania 3 is the one where Hulk Hogan brother slams that big old giant 1, 2, 3, and all the little maniacs went wild.
Fans.
There was 139,000 million brothers in attendance, dude.
There were so many watching at home.
All the billions and billions of the Hulksters fans, damn it.
Oh, shit. Hogan kills me when he freaking said that shit. He wrestled in
I
Wembley.
wrestled in Wembley Stadium, brother.
Oh, my gosh. I can't. Judgment Day are cool.
Hey,
but
Joe.
not straight.
I wrestled 400 days a year, dude.
That's still another thing. What?
400 days a year.
Last time I checked, there wasn't that many, but okay, Hulk.
365, brother.
Like,
And
what the-
Judgment Day is not a threat at all. Plus, they kicked out Edge, Damian, and Rhea.
Well,
Bro,
Damian
yes,
and
sir.
Rhea and Balor kicked out them, or Edge, not the other crew.
No, but if you think about it, all the OG members are gone.
And Balor's next. You better watch out, bro.
Bro, Dirty Dom is going to become the leader.
Dirty Dom. Dirty Dom reminds me of the episode of SpongeBob.
Dirty Dam.
Dirty Dom.
And Judgment Day are cool, but not as great as other wrestling groups. Oh, I agree, bro. Like, if you
They're
ask
so
me
cool.
what's the greatest faction in WWE, the
Bloodline.
Shield.
Yeah, the Shield I would say, but Bloodline's up there.
Oh, yeah, it'd be the Shield, the Bloodline, Evolution, DX,
RKO, rated RKO.
Rated RKO, the Hardys,
The Dudleys.
Dudley
The
Boys.
Hurt Business. I'll put them in there.
Yeah, you got to include the Hurt Business.
There's so much, bro. Like honestly,
You got to add New Day as well. You really
Yeah.
do.
There's so much.
The Hart Foundation,
The British,
the British Bulldogs.
yeah, the British Bulldogs.
Yes, sir. And bro, it's kind of fucking crazy. Like all of this fucking talent, man. That like, damn. Like, could you imagine, bro? Like, if some of these matches, like everybody in their prime, bro, and like.
Oh,
Dude, I think that'd be fucking awesome. Like, for example, imagine the Shield had reunited to face the Temu bloodline.
We gotta add in the Wyatt family. That's another legendary group.
Bro, I'll give you this one just because I think it would have been good. Wyatt family versus Ministry of Darkness if it could have happened.
Wyatt's versus the New Day again. I wish I could have seen. We only seen it once, but that was such a great match too.
True. Wyatt's versus the Shield again.
That is legendary. That match goes down as one of my favorite matches. The crowd that night, which was in freaking
It was Elimination Chamber.
yeah, it was Milwaukee, I think.
Yep. Wisconsin.
Yeah, but great crowd. They were eating that shit alive.
True. And
You got anything else, good brother?
no, sir. But with that said, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. You guys have been awesome.